On DC Music Rocks, we're shining a spotlight on the great songs and incredible people behind the DC region's music scene. And now we get to know one of those sets of people, which is In Your Memory, who's here with me in the studio. In Your Memory is a 5-piece rock band out of Washington, D.C. that's been putting down beats since 2013. They released their debut album, Reflections, in 2014. And then after Casey joined and the final lineup was kind of developed, the band began touring more regularly all over the East Coast and honing their live performance and sound to put together the great shows that you'll see, like on Friday night on August 28th, which is not August 28th, it's July 28th.
There we go.
At Rock and Roll Hotel. So it was at this time that Sloppy Vicious was born, which is a term used to describe the haphazard stage presence and live energy of the band. So through the last couple of years, the band's experienced many achievements, including performing on the Vans Warped Tour, landing in AP Magazine, and recording with Let Live's guitarist Jeff Sayun, which was now, is that F2L that we heard, or is that on the upcoming album?
No, so that includes F2L and all the, in this case, 6 out of the 8 songs on this record coming out.
Holy smokes. Well, guys, it's such a treat to have you on here, man. You're
for
here
having
live.
us, man.
This is cool. So talk to us now. First introduce yourselves again and say what are the instruments you play and what part of it, like how long have you been with the band?
Definitely. Well, out of I guess since 2013, right? I joined right around that time, 2013, 2014. I'm Omar. I'm singing and jumping off some stuff. Hopefully I can learn how to climb off some stuff like John.
Yeah. Are we talking about John the Ninja from...
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Yeah. I like his skills. My name's Casey. I play guitar, or we'll just put it there. I play guitar. I do a little bit of singing. Sometimes I throw in a little didgeridoo here and there. Switch it up a little bit. I like to call that our shenanigans in Your Memory. I throw in the didge. You know what I'm saying?
The didge.
The didge. If you don't have a didgeridoo in your band, then are you a band? If you don't have a kazoo, are you the kazoo kid? If you don't have a harmonica, are you the Blues Brothers? Come on.
It's the little things. It
Bars.
is the little things.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. All right. So, and now, how did the band come together? What's that story?
Definitely.
And the name. Where did the name come from, too? I want to know that, too.
Right there on the spotlight. No, I got you. Listen, let's take it back to when the band first started, right? So the funny story is that everybody always thinks that me and Casey had to do something with that. And the truth is that it actually started with John and Alex, our drummer and guitarist. Those were the guys that were dealing their services left and right, trying to find the right concoction to put together.
Oh.
Right? So those were the gurus that got this show on the road. And eventually they stumbled upon Troy, through the lovely Craigslist. He was a Craigslist pickup.
Excellent. And
then,
Troy plays what?
He plays a bass.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to note the rarity of Craigslist pickups ever working. I just wanted to note that. It's a very
actually,
rare.
I want to say that on the show we've heard about a lot of the success stories, and what most people listening don't know is that there are 99 out of every 100 are failures. But
Exactly.
we happen to have a lot of really good Craigslist stories on the show. It's kind of amazing. So you get this different perspective when you hear only success stories on this show. But yes, it is really rare.
Well, you know what? We'll let you have hope then. We'll let you have that hope.
There you go.
So you got a Craigslist. All right.
But definitely. So they ran it as a 3-man band for a few months. Eventually they stumbled upon me while I was doing some work with another band. After going back and forth, I decided to jump into the thing, which actually brings us to right around the timeline when we actually changed the name of the band. John JB, our drummer, he actually took the mantle on that one. We went back and forth for a few days. And eventually he was like, hey, dude, why don't we just try this name, In Your Memory? And it kind of stuck. The mindset behind it was really, hey, it's not only about that whole concept of in your memory and obviously someone passing. I remember a few times when we started taking photos with the band, we actually had a few people reach out and be like, "Are you guys okay? In your memory, what happened? Did someone pass?" And I was like, "Geez, no, that's not the case." So eventually we moved forward with that name just because we want to be remembered. I think no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, whether it's music or anything else, you kind of always want to put your stamp on whatever you do. right? So that was kind of like where we stuck on that.
And you want to be in their memory.
Exactly.
I got it.
Exactly.
Clever. Very clever. I dig it.
You see what I'm saying?
There it is.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like no matter whenever someone's asking or hey, what's the name of the band? What's the name? Who's playing? I'm like, it's in your memory. I just keep pointing at my brain.
That's it.
Every
I
single
got it.
time.
All right. Now, and what about, so you guys, how did you get, where did music come into your lives? How did music start for you guys?
Well, before we even jump there, I'll just say because we forgot about Casey McGee right here on my left hand side, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Get it. Yeah.
Yeah, because this guy came all the way from where? From the lovely Ohio.
Really?
Yeah,
I came
right?
straight from the cornfields. I transpired. I just appeared.
Have
Have you ever seen the movie Signs?
So it was not Craigslist for you then?
No, for
Oh,
him
no.
it wasn't.
Okay. So then
Definitely
how
not.
was it? You can't tease us like that. So how did it happen?
Yeah. All right,
Who you want me to
I'll
take
give you
this
more
one?
than just the tip. All right, so here's
There we go. Hello.
Oh, it went there. It's getting steamy in this radio booth here right now. Okay.
I think I
All
saw
right.
fog on the windows. Right
Yeah.
there.
All right. So.
This is kind of how this came about. I actually was in the Navy for 5 years, and they moved me here. So I was gifted and packaged in a nice little blue uniform,
Nice.
a little sailor outfit.
All right. So you came in as a sailor, and then you saw them perform, or how did you?
Oh yeah, I saw them perform all right, but that's not how it all started.
That first show though.
There was another local band, Body Thieves. They have a bassist, Walt. He just got me introduced and stuff, and from there it's just all history.
Nice. So I love that, man. Holy smoke, you got linked up. That is cool. Now, what about, so you guys outside of this band thing then, what are the other hobbies? What other things keep you guys occupied? What's life like?
Jeez.
Oh God.
Other than working, I feel like we kind of have a double-edged sword, right? So
Oh, it's a day job thing?
Oh yeah, definitely,
Okay.
definitely. Just like most bands that get into this whole shebang, right?
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, we're gonna be putting music first, but we definitely got to have that day job to support that lovely, lovely music.
Got it.
You know,
All right.
so-
So aside from the day jobs, then you can't get away with that. Yeah. Tell me the other stuff. Are you like Netflix
fine.
binge watchers?
Oh,
Are
yeah,
you
here
training
we
for
go.
marathons?
Finally,
Are you yoga? What is it?
I will. Sometimes I get, all zen. No. I'm definitely a binge watcher. So for those that know me or don't, I'll always be the first one in the basement watching whatever's going on. So definitely Game of Thrones all day. Last night, I almost cried, so I won't put any teasers out there, right? But at the same time, if I'm not doing that, I'm stuck in front of a computer playing Counter-Strike.
Got Counter-Strike. All right.
Bringing
well,
it
those
back.
guys. That's
Bringing
it.
it back.
All right, Casey. What about you, man?
I do a lot of traveling. Just got back from Europe about last month, so I went out there for a month. But I do a lot of outdoors stuff, backpacking, all that good fun stuff. Scuba diving, skydiving.
Isn't he so dreamy?
So I was gonna
So
say,
dreamy. Do a little farming
you're just
here and
always
there.
on these adventures when you're not doing music. Then it sounds like.
Oh man, I'm also a student, and that in itself is an adventure.
A student. I see.
Yeah.
It's a school thing. Oh, I dig it. I dig it.
It's a school thing.
It's a school thing. So now, if there was one of my favorite questions to ask on the show is, if you could offer one piece of advice, what would it be?
Well, I guess advice on what?
That part's up to you.
Oh.
It's an open-ended question on purpose. Just offer one piece of advice. What would it be?
Oh man, you want me? I got this on my.
Go ahead, man.
I can rub your shoulder, man. Come on,
You can go right ahead, get some.
Let's get it on. Hey, so if I had a piece of advice, you gotta pursue what makes it happy.
Oh man. So what makes you happy?
No, here's
Tell us
here's-
more.
Here's what you got. So, for me, I've done a lot of jobs in my lifetime. I was a firefighter. I was an EMT. I was a surgical technologist. I was a mortician. I've done a lot of jobs.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is that through these jobs, it was hard to figure out which one's making me actually happy, because there's always the grass is greener on the other side effect. So right now I'm doing all this music stuff. Just got finished being on Warped Tour for a week, doing a lot of work, doing the whole music thing, and I'm just thinking to myself, dang, I can't wait to go back to school and just chill and do school. But I remember during the semester, I was like, wow, I can't wait till the summer when I could be on the road again. So there's really a grass is greener on the other side effect. But I think once you finally see that, you finally start to really be happy with who you are and what you are when you start to notice what your those things you do habitually, like the grass is greener on the other side. Like it hit me like that. Like the journey has always been the best part. The end result is cool and all, but the journey really makes me happy. You know what? That's my advice.
So enjoy the journey.
Oh, absolutely.
All day.
Because
That's cool.
you spend way more time in the journey, don't you think?
Oftentimes, yes,
Yeah, more
absolutely,
than
yes.
often.
Normally, it does. What about you, Omar? If you could offer one piece of advice.
I mean, this might be like a 1.5, but I mean, I'll always say, don't be scared about being ambitious. And at the end of the day, even if you fail, just keep treading on.
Say more. Sounds like you have experience with that. What is?
Oh
what
man,
does
no,
that mean?
definitely. I mean, put it this way. I mean, not to dish out the mixtape, right? But when it comes to this record, I mean, a lot of the lyricism in it really had to do about failures, right? About struggles, about not being scared to kind of put yourself out there, because at the end of the day, not everyone's gonna like you, right?
Yeah.
And
that's true.
the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can get to what actually matters.
Yeah, I got you. Well, all right. And so now, if folks want to find out more about you guys, where do they go?
Oh yeah, so let's start off with the iymofficial.com. So you can go there specifically for us. It has everything from events to calendars to lovely, gorgeous photos and
Gorgeous photos.
Right, media's on us. But of
Media's
course,
on
we're
us.
on all the socials from Instagram to the Facebooks, and then you can follow every single one of us at IYM_ our names on Instagram or on Snapchat, and we're on that thing all day, every day, baby.
Snapchat. All right. I like. Okay. And favorite social media. There's always bands seem to like one more than others. Is there one that you guys favor?
Yeah.
Media?
I mean, I'm the Snapchat guy.
Got it. All right. So Omar can speak to Snapchat, but you're also active on Facebook
Yeah,
and
and
Twitter and Instagram.
Instagrams,
and,
yeah.
So check them out wherever you go.
Yeah, we try our best to be active everywhere, to be honest. We just
That's
do.
cool.
But we're also a very in-person band, so come be social with us.